Greetings to you and welcome to our channel. This is a marriage help channel that is unique. We're very special, we're very different. The Marriage Foundation is all about a very sophisticated, truthful, penetrating idea of what marriage is all about. This topic will show that to you. We don't pander to anybody. We don't play games. We don't have pop wisdom or pop psychology. We're not even psychologically based. We're based on the premise that your marriage is intended to deliver amazing happiness like nothing else and unconditional love. You got married because you fell in love, but you wanted happiness and you wanted love, and that's what the Marriage Foundation is all about. So let's get into the topic. The topic is, what does it mean when your wife forgets your anniversary? And it's a good question because it's sort of like, have you ever had one of those threads on a shirt and you start pulling it and you can unravel your whole shirt by pulling one thread? This is like that because it has deep meaning, generally speaking. And if you're searching for this, it means you recognize that. You want to get to the bottom of this. What's going on here? How come my wife forgot my anniversary? And I'm going to tell you why. Because this has to be a wake-up call for you. If it's not a wake-up call for you, if all you want to do is know why so you could get angry, I suggest you just move on to another video, because we are here to help you with your marriage. And your marriage is not happening right now. Women don't forget anniversaries. They don't forget birthdays. They don't forget your cousin's and your nephew's birthday. Why would she forget her own anniversary with you? Do you get it? She's letting you know there's something wrong. And she's not doing it intentionally. Don't ask her, hey, what's going on? Don't do that. That would be a huge mistake. Instead, take responsibility for what? For her remembering anniversaries by giving her an app? No. Recognize that she's not happy in your marriage. It's not your fault. I'm not blaming you. She's not happy, and you're not either. Let's be honest. You don't have an off-the-charts marriage where you're walking around smiling and whistling. You don't feel the way you did when you met her, do you? When you met her, you were knocked out of your socks. You were totally in love. You knew, this is my soulmate. I want to marry her. I want to be with her. What happened? What happened to those days? I'm going to tell you what happened. Because what's happening is your marriage is becoming unraveled. And we're not taught how to be married. So you don't even know why. Well, we know why. I used to be a divorce mediator. I've seen so many marriages that should not have ended end for the simple reason that people don't know how to be married. And the solution that the world has come up with for disastrous marriages would be like if airplanes were falling out of the sky, and the answer would be to build more hospitals and more cemeteries. We don't know about marriage, generally speaking, in our world. I do. Because when I was a divorce mediator, I had a couple come to me and they said, Paul, can you help us save our marriage? We don't really want to get a divorce. And so I dove into this and I made discoveries that blew my mind. I had a very lucrative mediation practice. I was making a lot of money at that time. This was at the turn of the century. I was making $300 an hour. It's good money back then. A great practice, great reputation. I gave it all up to pursue this avenue of what is marriage all about. Discovered, I should say, the science of marriage. And that's what we have at the Marriage Foundation. And so I can tell you that based on my knowledge, your marriage is in trouble. And that's what it means. What should I do then? What am I suggesting you do? Well, first off, you should subscribe to this channel, and you should really start getting a feel for how we approach marriage at the Marriage Foundation. We've grown quite large. It's not a one-man show anymore. And so you need to understand that marriage is not what you think it is. And then you need to get busy and start doing those things that will bring your marriage into the space that it was originally intended to be. You see, we get married. Why do we get married? Why did you get married? Because you fell in love. But really, what is it that you wanted from marriage? Well, I know the answer. I would meet with couples or individuals, and even when I was meeting with them, I didn't lower my price, and I said, I'll make you a deal. You tell me why people get married. That's universal. I'll list your reasons on the board. I had a big 4x8 whiteboard. I like 4x8 whiteboards. I said, I'll list your reasons, and then I'll tell you the real reason. And if my reason is not better than your reason, I'll give you your money back. You won't have to pay for the session. Out of, I would say, over 200 couples, only one person got it right, because there is a correct answer. There's one correct answer. Everyone listed the usual stuff. I wanted to be with my soulmate. That's a good one. I wanted to have a family. That's a good one. I wanted companionship when I die. It's a good one. They're all good ones. I wanted sex in a moral environment. That's a good one. And then I would write on my whiteboard, to be happy, to experience unconditional love. And that's it. You're not getting that in your marriage right now, and neither is your wife, because you don't know. It's not your fault. So you're not directing your efforts towards those two pole stars. You don't know how. We're not taught. That's why I discovered all of these teachings, and we have it now. I've got books, we've got the videos. And for those of you who are in trouble, and you are in trouble, we have a course for men to help you come out of the hole that you're in and then build your marriage into what it's meant to be. Joy-filled, love-filled, sacred space of marriage, I call it. And I hope you don't think this is a sales pitch. It isn't. This is information. It's that simple. Go to our website. See what we have. You could write to one of our counselors. Free. We have a lot of stuff that's free. Even the Course for Men is very affordable. Don't give up on your marriage. Don't go, oh my God, maybe he's right. My marriage is over. Don't do that. You have free will. You have the ability to turn everything around. But you're not an engineer, likely, who can build a nuclear reactor. And you're not a marriage expert who can rebuild your marriage without help. And that's what we're here for. So subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment, but do something. Or I tell you this right now, based on my experience, your marriage is going downhill fast, and it's going to reach a tipping point where it becomes unrecoverable. And that happens to far too many people. So thank you for visiting. I'm sorry to hit so hard, but this is one of those topics that is loaded. It's not a, oh, you know, this is a cool topic. This is a loaded topic because it does represent what I have shared with you is the truth. God bless you. Like the video. Visit again. Take care.